they couldn't hold off the Draugr. Who can? couldn't hold off the Draugr. Who can?
Well... Good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least. I think we're almost to the bottom of the barrel, but... it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners. We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely. 5,000. I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, we've got quite the reputation. And coin is the only counterweight for a... Have you got the money? Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick. Look, this can be a slow business. Digging takes time.
Those soldiers
Come
weren't
around
worth
later
much.
and I'll have something more interesting to show.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
yet. We should greet our guest first. And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Morph.
To think to escape me, Mirak. You can hide nothing from me. No matter. I have found a new Dragonborn to serve me.
May he be rewarded for his service, as I am.
Harbored fantasies of rebellion against me. An easy example. Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.
am in no mood to... It is Baldur Iron Shaper. As our only smith, Baldur is very important to the village.
The snowberries are not yet sweet
I do not remember Baldur acting strangely. Although now that you ask, I did see something in the woods on the day he disappeared. I saw two elves in the far distance dragging something behind them. Hunters often visit our land, so I thought little of it. South and west. If your road takes you that way, perhaps you could search for any sign of Baldur. A skull would be grateful.
Feel it. The tree stone is free again. The oneness of the land is restored. Does that mean... is it over? Is Miraak defeated? Thank you. Whatever your other reasons for acting, you have done the Skull a great service. We will not forget what you have done. One more thing, Skull friend, if you will. I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice, of warning? As shaman of the Skull, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skull, you are Skull friend, and so I give you this warning. Hermamora forced you to serve him in order to defeat Miraak. Do not let him lure you further down the path. The Allmaker made you Dragonborn for a higher purpose. Do not forget that. Walk with the Allmaker, Skull friend. My father was a noble man, and a true Skull. Join you? You mean leave the village to journey with you and fight at your side? Well, I'm flattered, but the village is my home. It's very rare for one of the Skull to leave, and I have responsibilities here. You're right. I suppose the others can get by without me for a while. Very well. If you need my help, seek me out here in the village. Allmaker guide you.
My mother was Skull, but she left the village and I was born in Skyrim. A trade ship from Skyrim struck ice off the coast near the village, and the Skull took in the surviving sailors. My mother fell in love with one of the sailors, my father, and eventually returned with him to Skyrim. Sadly, no. She died in Falkreath, where I was born. I came across a few of my mother's old things not long ago. Among them was a necklace that my father gave to her when they were married. I believe she would want it placed upon her tombstone in Falkreath, as a symbol of her undying love and the great sacrifice she made for it. If you find yourself in Falkreath, please give this amulet to the priest Bruno and tell him that I sent you. He will understand. I don't have much to give in reward, but return to me when the task is done and I'll do what I can. Thank you, Skull friend. Well, the dragons are a constant danger, but so far they have taken little interest in our village. Thank the Allmaker for that. But have they forced us to change the way we live our lives? No, not at all. They are but one more hardship, added to the many we already endure. Very well. My mother was small, but she left the village and I was born in Skyrim.
It's been many winters since my husband returned to the... His name is Nicholas. He's a good lad, strong and loyal. I only wish he wasn't so eager to leave the village. I've tried to tell him that the world beyond our lands is dangerous and cruel, but he won't listen. You would do that? I know he would listen to you. You've been out there in the wide world. You know its perils. Yes, perhaps you can convince him. I would be grateful if you would do this thing, outsider. I... that you can make my son see wisdom.
Perhaps I'll be the first. That's right. I want to go out into the world and earn great glory. I want to hunt the deadliest creatures and claim vast riches. I'm wary of living in this village. I want to do something with my life other than farm, fish, and hunt deer. I know it must be hard for an adventurer such as you to understand this, but we Skull live very boring lives. Well, I know there is some danger, of course, but I didn't think it would be that bad. If the risk is truly so great, I will train with Wolf Wildblood and hone my skills. Perhaps in 3 or 4 winters I will truly be ready. I can see that in my eagerness for adventure I have forgotten my duties as a son and as a Skull. You have helped me to see wisdom, and I thank you for that, Skull friend.
If Nicholas leaves, may the Allmaker bless you with many sons and daughters, outsider. Once again, you have shown that you're a true friend of the Skull. I wish that I could give you a reward that is equal to the joy in my heart, but I don't have much to offer one who has so much already. Perhaps these will prove useful to you. These herbs are unique to the island, and their like cannot be found elsewhere. I gathered some plants that are useful for making potions, but I have other goods as well. Be always warm, Skullfriend.
The dragons of old have returned. By the Allmaker, I hope they will leave our village alone.
I am called Wolf Wildblood. I am first hunter of the Skull. The first piece of wisdom I teach to any hunter of the Skull is to ask the simple question. Should I truly kill this beast? We take only what we need, and so we preserve the oneness with the land. The Skull hunt not for sport, but to survive. We believe that all creatures have a right to live as they will, and when we take what we need from them, we thank the beast for its gifts. The less we disturb the land and the beasts within it, the more we respect the wishes of the Allmaker.
Perhaps she is
Remember
no
to
time for
hunt
that.
only when you have need.
Then get back to it, you lazy.
It's been many winters. Mostly things from the village or the land around it. Have a look. May the sun light your path.
I fear what would have happened if you hadn't
There
freed
is
us.
strength and courage in your eyes.
Call you a
You have
friend.
the spirit of a great hunter.
I still
The
see it
elders talk
outside.
of Great Sig is much bigger than our village. But why would anyone need so many buildings?
I've seen outsiders in our village before.
My mother was Scar, but she left the village and I was born in Skyrim.
Can I help you? I do enjoy sharing. Oh, no, most certainly not. I'm a historian. I'm here to learn about the history of Solstheim. Solstheim is a fascinating place, but we know so little about its past. There are many myths. Yes, that was a most disturbing experience. But to answer your question, the architecture was strange, almost otherworldly. Given that, and the considerable power it must have taken to affect our minds so completely, it would suggest the work of a powerful mage. Either that, or perhaps a Daedra. If so, then may the Nine protect us. Powerful and malevolent entities who make their home on the plane of oblivion. Some of the more powerful among them can exert their influence within our world, and when they do, men inevitably suffer. Take care now.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyalu.